Hey guys, how are you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our TD Sequential FOREX update for today. So we will go over to those charts. Euro US dollar first, getting a bit of a move down here, as you can see. Taking out the low of yesterday's daily candle and getting more traction to the downside. So yeah, I'm kind of looking at this as a lower high. I believe we were talking about that as a lower high yesterday. And yeah, I would expect us to, well, we're either going to take out the bottom of this horizontal and keep coming down to potentially the 200-day, or we're going to do that that textbook thing I tell you guys about, where we break out above this trend line, come back test it as we are at the moment, and then bounce off it and continue upwards. So we'll have to see, obviously selling below here, or basically if this candle doesn't trade higher today, we could have a level at the top of this candle for a potential buy, for a move back up. Let's have a look at some of these other time frames, what we've got going on. Yeah, just looking pretty similar on the daily. You can kind of see we broke out that trend line, back testing it. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, to see the support. I mean, this asset is particularly has been particularly bullish, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it get supported by this trend line. Obviously the 50 period's there, but I don't really use the 50 period as much. It's more the 221 that I look for. But yeah, at the moment, nice move down basically from this this high here. So let's have a look on the 4 hour. Anything on the 4 hour? Yeah, 4 hour 9 coming up. So you can see that we sold off from the last 4 hour 9, which is perfect. 4 hour 9 now. So yeah, 4 hour 9 at basically the back test of this trend line is as good as a buy entry, as a potential high reward, low risk buy entry trade that you'll pretty much get. You can have your stop just, well, basically at the low of wherever this candle prints. I mean, we're only halfway through this 4 hour candle, that's the problem. Yeah, we'll just draw it here for the time being. But yeah, if we break above that, obviously that's the buy, and then wherever this candle's low is, that will be the stop. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, potentially target a move up to, well, maybe around about this horizontal here. We may adjust this horizontal down now. I believe we've got some more important levels really. Here we'll move it down to about here now. So yeah, that's what I'll be targeting, and obviously we break up that up from that onwards and upwards. But yeah, interesting 4 hour trade here, based on the euro US dollar 4 hour TD9. You can see how the last 4 hour one worked out, so this would be a pretty nice trade. Cable, we'll go to the daily first. Yeah, daily bit of indecision around this buy 9, but we look to be coming back down. But yeah, I mean, we're sort of in this box here. If we close this day below it, yeah, I'd expect more continuation down then, down to at least this horizontal. But yeah, if we close above, which I don't think we'll do today, but yeah, at some point if we do that, potentially be a buy level. But yeah, at the moment this is looking like it is going to be more continuation down, at least to this horizontal, make a new low as well, a new lower low relative to this low, and it will confirm this as obviously as the high there, high, low, lower, high, lower, low. So yeah, potentially then we'll get a weak bounce off the bottom of here, and then lower, lower. That's what I would maybe expect for that based off this daily. 12-hour chart. Yeah, I mean, a nice a nice downward sloping trend line here. We'll probably draw this in. A nice downward sloping trend line. Yeah, we'll draw it to there. Yeah, so I mean, obviously breaking above that clearly triggers some upside, and obviously that high as well. But yeah, I mean, just breaking this, to be honest, would trigger a move up, I believe, I would think. 4 hour. Nice 4 hour 9. Again, we like the 4 hours. We like the 4 hour 9s. Yeah, still just in this little range really that we're looking to break out of. So I'll be well, to be honest, it's based on this daily 9 here, isn't it? If it loads up, or was the daily 9 on the other one? Yeah, this, well, it's based on the levels of this daily 9, either breaking above or below, which we look to be getting below. So that's potentially looking like a sell. Dollar index strengthening up. Daily, this is now obviously looking like a lower a confirmed higher low. So if we take out this high here, definite onwards and upwards, we've got this horizontal level in here too, which we are looking to take out again. So yeah, this is for me, it's got to get into the 200 daily. We'll move that over there. I can't see it's not against the 200 daily, and then we've got to work out what we do there. Nice trend line up there that we dropped out of, and potentially we're going to be forming a new one. We'll just delete that one for the time being. But yeah, it's kind of what I'm looking at on that daily. Looking bullish basically. Yeah, looking bullish here too. No TD sequentials or anything, but yeah, we've got the levels. We can see where we are potentially going to be breaking out of. I do worry for Bitcoin and the stock markets a bit now. Yeah, some nice reaction off the 4-hour nines. We love the 4-hour nines. Look, sell, buy, and then later on today we'll get a 4-hour nine. So yeah, potential either consolidation or weakness now to expect based on this 4-hour. So how will that look like on the daily? I mean, yeah, I mean, it is a reasonable level for us to come back and test around 97, or well, if we're going to test 97, yeah, and get supported and form a higher low, or are we going to come in, well, test the same low base here we've got, or we're going to break out the low and get down here? But yeah, maybe based on this, I would, I mean, the strength of the moves up on the daily, this is maybe only going to look for some consolidation. Maybe we're not going to come down much, but yeah, I wouldn't be looking to buy this until we basically print the 9, see what happens, and then see if we trade above it. Euro pound, we're clear, nothing really. We're still in a trading range here basically. We're still in this range here. I will probably, what's this line based off? I'll probably move this up a bit here. This is a new sort of level really for us to be watching. Whilst ever we're in here, yeah, you just trade the range, and then obviously be cognizant of the breakout, which will eventually come. Breakouts always come. This is definitely looking bearish. On the 12-hour, this is looking a lot bearish. This is looking like we are going to break down. There's a lot more, there's just price action struggles to stay up, as you can see by these higher wicks. It's just pure visual candlestick analysis. Yeah, so how does it look like on a larger time frame? Yeah. Yeah, so this is looking looking like it's got a definite downward bias. Nothing TD wise on the 4-hour to look at, but we are in quite a tight range, so this is why we're struggling to get anything TD. So I'll just look at those levels really. Aussie dollar Swiss franc, daily first, daily. Yeah, we lost this trend line now pretty convincingly. So at some point, Wile E. Coyote is going to look down, and we're going to come at least to one on a 2-day. But either way, the horizontal is the same. I think ultimately Wile E. Coyote is going to look down and see this this nice looking horizontal level and just blast through the 200-day. I mean, we broke the 200-day, broke back above, got supported, struggled to make any progress, back below, back above, and now I think the next time we get below, which is pretty much probably soon, I think we will we'll make a beeline for this horizontal at least, and then we'll just have to play it by ear. But obviously below the 200 signifies more of a bearish posture. So yeah, something to be aware of in this asset. Yeah, I mean this is looking droopy here. We can still get supported here, but we've got to make a move soon. If we keep trading out here, like I said, Wile E. Coyote is going to look down, and then we're going to come down. 4-hour, not much to read too much of the 4-hour. Right, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, daily first. Daily, straight up some of these wonky lines. Yeah, not much to see off the daily, just a tightening pattern. Not much to see here. Let's look at the 2-day. Did 2-day even just load? 12-hour, it just looked the same, didn't it? Yeah, I mean, this is looking weaker. I mean, you see a lot more of the price action is lower. We're struggling to get. We make basically trading lower here. The bias is to the downside in this. The bias is to the downside. We've got this kind of level we're looking at. We got above it. But then we subsequently came back down. Maybe we're going to back test it and come back down. Now we've got this horizontal. I mean, there's not much to read in this chart. This is just a larger trading range, and you just want to fade the edges if you're going to do anything. And we're currently right in the middle, so Moving average posture on the daily. Yeah, a bit confused. Not much we can read into that other than a potential test of the 200-day. I would propose is likely. US dollar, Japanese yen. Yeah, I mean, we're at a level that we've got marked. We're going to break above. We're going to get rejected. We had to move up from there. I'm guessing that's based on the 4 hour. Nothing really TD wise. These moving averages are flat as a pancake on the 12 hour too. So we obviously had something off the 4 hour here. Something going on. Just some levels basically. Take out the high, but we're going to have a 4 hour and a 9, 4 hour 9 coming up. So I would propose we're not really going to push much higher, and we're going to come and test either here or here. That would be my guess. Obviously, you would only trade that once we close or trade below that 9 when it's printed. So nothing to jump in and do now. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Oh, let's zoom out, zoom, sort this out a bit. Yeah, not much. We're not really a lot to read out of this. That's obviously going to be a 4 hour. We'll look at that in a sec. Not a lot to read. I would have a bearish bias for this. What's the daily 200 doing? Yeah, miles away from the daily 200 here. Yeah, I'd have a bearish bias for this asset. Yeah, I mean, we had this. Obviously, we had a nice reaction of what was this 9 candle, and then we really got rejected down, which is very bearish. So yeah, I mean, we're retesting this level, so I'd expect us to fail at this level and come down. That's what I would expect. That would be my bias for that. Euro, Japanese yen, over to the daily first. Yeah, 9 that we've reacted off. Indecision candle. Now we're looking to come down. I mean, this is such an easy trade. Well, look at that. Just such an easy trade off the 200 daily on a 9. And yeah, I mean, but maybe this asset is still coming down. We just had a bit of a relief reaction rally based on this. Just such an easy looking trade. So yeah, potential move down back to the 200 and take it out. I would guess that would be my guess for this. Nothing really to read on the 12 hour. Nice 12 hour 9 there as well at that high. Yeah, I mean, we had basically the 9 here, looked to be holding up the price action. We had basically what was almost the 9 there on the 4 hour 2. Yeah, I mean, the 9 here did its best to hold up price action, but now we're just trading lower than that, so this is looking bearish to me. This is looking like it's coming down. We had a nice reaction off a daily 9, but still this asset looks to me like it wants to come down for sure. Not that anything's ever for sure, and it's definitely not financial advice for sure. Yeah, this is in a range. Not really much to look at here. I mean, it's clearly wanting to break the 200 day, but currently not break it. But if we break up, we break up. Just, you can buy it or not sell it, whatever you want to do. And the 4 hour, not really much to read off the 4 hour. We're just in a range here, looking to take this out and then move down and down again. Aussie dollar, US dollar, bit of a wonky line there. Let's go to the daily. I don't know why it's on the 8 hour. Similar to the last one. We're basically in a bit of a box, a bit of a range. Nothing TD wise. Daily, same. I mean, this has a potential more of a bullish bias. Where's the 200 day? Yeah, more of a bullish bias. This may get supported by this 21 period on the daily. This asset does have more of a bullish bias, basically. Sort of a pennant forming, so really you just want to be looking for where we're going to break out of that pennant stroke here. I mean, we've got a nice horizontal here, but I just moved some. But I feel we will probably want to move this up a little bit now to more define the range better. Yeah. Just, I mean, if you're going to take a pop at a long, we basically had pretty much nearly a 9 here. Just you can long here, stop there. It looks pretty reasonable to me. Target the top of here, potentially even a breakout. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. This sort of has an expanding range now. We'll extend this. Extend and pretend. Extend and pretend. Yeah. What have we got on the daily? Similar to the last asset. These Australasian USD pairs. Looks like it gets supported by 21. It's got a general more of a bullish posture. 12 hour. Yeah, just this, like I said, a good level to buy and just have your stop quite tight and play for the top. Didn't quite get the 9 here, but obviously we got to this horizontal, so we decided we're going to move there. US dollar, Swiss franc. Get over to that daily. Oh, we spotted it. We spotted the 409. Yeah, clearly this asset is bearish. Looked like we played out a bit of a bounce, a bit of a bearish, a bullish candle. Got us a nice move up. Couldn't get us above this level here. Rejected, having another little bounce, but obviously we just I spied it. We I spied the 4 hour 9. So really the trade now is to sell below here. Sell below here for a move at least down to here. I mean, initially target there, clearly. Initially target here, but this could end up coming quite a bit lower. So we'll keep an eye on that one. US dollar Brazilian real. Yeah, moving up from out like we looked at here, basically above here, but we'll go to the daily first. Yeah, moving up. Daily looking good, looking good. I mean, we clearly had wanted nothing to do with this 9, but we did speak about how this has probably played out, and yeah, now we're starting to move up. Yesterday it did move up. 12 hour. Yeah, not much to read anything really off the 12 hour. 4 hour, but yeah, 4 hour. Yeah, not a lot to read here either. Yeah, but I'm just looking for just extension to the upside here, really. This is in the box, but looking potentially more bullish. Wicks below bought up, and I would propose we are going to break upwards. Is my guess for that. It's my bias, not my guess. I mean, just yeah. 2-day daily, nice 2-day 9 there. Yeah, nice 2-day 9. Didn't spot that. Daily. Yeah, this is looking bullish. We've got this bullish look. We obviously came out, sort of had this level, break below there, down, but we've got back above. So this is looking good. This is looking good. This asset looks like it's going to start making a move to the upside. Yeah, this does look. This is looking like a good long trade. Obviously, you could have, well, depending how tight you want to play this, what sort of a move you're looking at. But if this does start to get a groove on. Yeah, 4 hour. I mean, yeah. So maybe just hold your horses, and I mean, got a nice looking. I don't know why I just. I mean, we've got another trend line really here. I mean, you could argue. I mean, we've got to move this trend line. No, undo. Right, there you go. Delete. Right, we've got to move this trend line to here. So, I mean, in an ideal world, we are going to get a retest from this 4 hour 9 and move down to this trend line, and then pow. That is your time to pounce. Stop just below, looking for a big move breakout above that. So this is looking juicy. This is, yeah. US dollar, Turkish lira. I mean, it's in the box. It's in a range. If the dollar strengthens, this is going to go up. That's what we're kind of looking at. 2-day, very tight on the 2. Very tight. Very tight. But at the highs, ascending triangle pattern on the daily, looking bullish. We're not going to get anything TD wise. I mean, yeah, not anything TD wise, just because it's the time frame. The range is too tight basically. But yeah, just looking for break up here. We have broke below this trend line, so if we are going to get a move down and follow through, it will be now. But if we get back above and break above, then yeah, upwards. But this, you can see, this is kind of what I'm looking at in Bitcoin. We got an ascending triangle, but we've also got like a range that we could be playing in, so we don't really know until we see how it plans out. In hindsight, which is completely useless to us. But right, so that's it, guys. Remember, not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys on the next one.